We got topics. Motherfucking
to-
Mike McCarthy was ousted as Speaker of the House. This is the
I
first
know that
time this
nigga
shit's
weak.
happened since shit's been happening.
So he got
Happy,
overthrown.
happy, joy. This motherfucker went from third in line to be the second in line to be the president. I'm like, it's just you, then it's me. All right, cool. All right, bet. I'm wait. To not no more at all. Drop of a hat. So a few months ago, some guys in what they call I think that's the Freedom Caucus. Matt Gaetz and Marjorie and them motherfuckers. Are they called the Freedom Caucus? I believe they are.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyway, this collection of young upstarts in the Republican Party held up the speakership a few months ago. If you don't remember, they had to vote for this motherfucker 15 different times to finally confirm him. But they said we're gonna want some concessions, and they got a few of them. One of them was what just came up today: was anybody can call for your job, and we gonna vote on it and figure out if you still should come to work on Monday. Anybody. So a motherfucker called for his job the other day because they was like, "You really caving on this fucking on this on this fucking
On the,
Ukraine spending? You want to give them more money?" And he was like, "Well, I'm trying to get money for the shit that we want, so I'll concede to get him money." And Matt Gaetz was like, "Nope, I'm not fucking with that shit. I ain't going. Fuck all of that. If you give if you vote to give $1 to Ukraine, I'm on your ass." And Mike was like, "Try me." And motherfucker tried him. We called for his job. And
then he got his job.
and yesterday they had to vote for his job. Wouldn't you know it? He ain't got a job no more.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they came right the fuck in, took his shit right the fuck over. It was a joy.
Man, shout out to them.
It was a joy. Oh, Kevin McCarthy, my bad. Hey, look, I can't keep them all straight.
So he went from that goddamn designated survivor strip. It took a whole. He fell down the chart.
Hey, look. He figured out real quick how important he wasn't. His security detail got the call that they was off. But this is a good like 8 of us that just got off right. Wait. I got you get the text message? Yeah, I got a text. I got one on my watch. Yeah, but it just came through. It said, go ahead and clock out.
Is we done for the day?
Yeah, I guess so.
This motherfucker's got a whole new assignment.
Oh, he didn't ride home in a car. He rode therein. It was definitely a Toyota taking him to the crib. It was a town car that picked him up.
So the motherfucker had to install an app to get home.
Hey, so you just say I put my credit card in and then they'll come pick me up. That's what it's gonna happen.
Are they still doing that new user thing?
Hey, he ain't know nothing about Uber Black. That red ass motherfucking Camry pulled up. He covers. He didn't know what was going on. Yeah, but yeah, he got ousted because spending bills. He was willing to negotiate with some Democrats on, technically Democrats, I guess, on, and they didn't like that shit. They called for his job. Democrats had the opportunity to, save his job. They could have. Check it out. This is how fucked up it is, right? He was a man on an island by himself because he'd been trying to satisfy these set of people and these set of people, all while actually really just satisfying one small group of motherfuckers who was telling him what the fuck he could and could not do the entire time. So he pissed everybody off. He made no fucking allies, And when his job got called for, the Democrats was like, well, maybe we'll help you out, maybe we won't. And then around about Monday, they was like, yeah, we not.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a no,
It,
dog.
it's a no from us. I mean, we could, but we not. All they had to do was come and vote. They could have voted president. They could have not came that day. All kinds of shit. If they'd have voted president, it would have changed the balance of votes he needed to be removed, and the slim the slim the slim caucus of those freedom, justice, whatever freedom, whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what they is.
Weird
Freedom
ass
caucus.
white people.
All the white people, they wouldn't have been able to get him out with their, I think, 8 votes. But with their 8 votes coupled with all of the Democratic votes, because they all voted in lockstep for Hakeem Jeffries, was enough where he couldn't get his can get his number to keep his job. I think it was like 216 or some shit. But yeah, he couldn't stay there.
Yeah, that felt major. Like that's a you problem, not us problem.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. I ain't mad at it. But you do have motherfucking political pundits on the left talking about how dare a Matt Gaetz engage in such unscrupulous behavior to impugn the integrity of a great chamber of Congress. It's in a disarray. There's no decorum now. And I ain't talking about the motherfucker trying to wear hoodies and shit. Talking about you as a singular individual being able to call into question the speaker and threaten their job. Which to the average person, I think, sounds like a good fucking thing.
Somebody should be able to say, "Hey, y'all sure we want this motherfucker here?" And then they should be able to reconsider. Probably not. Probably not. Until this motherfucker get enough, all right, cool.
That part. Everybody else has the looming threat of being fired hanging over their head every day, all day. Why does he get to operate with so much protection? Why is that a thing we give to politicians? It shouldn't be difficult to recall these motherfuckers. It should be very fucking easy. I think we should take a page out of the Matt Gates book. Um, if you listen to what old Matty be saying, the boy be right. Single issue voting. You in
Yeah,
favor of that or against that?
single issue voting is very dangerous
Why so?
because, because you don't know where these people's beliefs lie and other matters that are of importance to you.
Oh, okay. Let me clarify real quick. When I speak of single issue voting, I'm talking about actual legislation before the House and the Senate, meaning bills and shit that are just about a single issue. Like, don't put clean air and also money for abortions together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's vote on clean air by itself. And then let's vote on abortions by itself. And then let's vote on these corn subsidies by itself. Then let's vote on student debt relief by itself. Shit like that. Ukraine money by itself. Don't couple it in with no other spending packages or shit like that by itself. That type of shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, I can make sense. Not mad at that.
I think that's when government. I think if we start getting there, we might get into some. get to a place where government can actually start working for the people. People would be able to understand and dissect what the fuck government got going on. We was talking about all that reading and shit. That's what we got here for. These 1,000-page, 2,000-page bills that be put forth on a Tuesday, they get voted on a Wednesday. Ain't nobody read that shit. I mean nobody. Ain't no singular person read all that shit. They just put
True.
it up there as a collection of shit that a bunch of individuals slop together. That's why there's always so many fucking loopholes and shit in there. They slop it together and they put it forth so everybody that is connected get their shit off. And they might package it with some partly shit to make it more palatable. We'll give you some green energy, money, a little bit. You'll get about 7, 8 windmills, some shit. But we doing all this extra drilling now. Shit like that.
Eh, I can support that issue. I can support that idea. That person, that Republican that brought that up, can I support them?
You don't have to support him. And I hope that by Democrats doing what they're doing, they start to see the light. I ain't got to support him to agree with him on an issue. Should Kevin McCarthy be the Speaker of the House? No. Just because he brought it up, I'm supposed to say, yeah, give old Kevin another shot because I don't like Matt. I don't like the cut of his jib. Fuck that.
No,
No.
that's not my problem thing.
Not my problem would have been them voting present. Yeah, that motherfucker right. Is them voting for an entirely different individual. Them voting, period, says something. It should continue to say something. You should stand with people when you agree with them and then stand against them when you disagree with them. Why can't our politics be like that? Singular issue right here. This is what we fighting about. Boom, bow. Okay, done with that battle. Now, right here, this is what we fighting about. Who's on this side? Who's on that side? It seems like the most
Eh,
remedial shit. We can't figure this shit out. Come on, it's ridiculous.
no, we can figure it out, but the fact of the matter is, the reality of the situation is that's not how it goes.
Because we don't demand it. We don't support it. We let motherfuckers tell us, "Oh, Matt Gaetz, an extreme right wing Republican,"
Mm-hmm.
and so now we automatically just dismiss him as ridiculous. Whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
says, whatever. Nah, fuck that. I ain't nah. When we
yes,
should say,
dismiss
"What,
him
Matt?
as
Come again? Say that one more time." Oh, okay. I see that, Matt. All right. You know what? You
no.
got a point there, Matt.
You should approach that nigga with the same. No matter what comes out of his mouth, it is fucking ridiculous until proving otherwise. Just because of the fact that you said and you believe other stupid shit. Yes, once you believe something that is so ridiculously and outlandishly stupid, yet everything that you say should be criticized.
I think that that's equally outlandishly stupid.
No, how so?
Everything a person says deserves to be criticized. I don't think is a true is an intelligent statement. Scrutinized, questioned, yeah. Criticized though. Why
Oh
are you
yeah.
automatically trying to criticize it?
Oh,
Why does it
because
automatically deserve criticism? Because it's them.
because you believe something so outlandishly stupid that yes, we have to be concerned about everything that you believe.
Yeah, but that's a questioning, not a crit. That's not
And
an automatic brandishing of nope. It's
everything
a
you
well, let me
everything you
judge it on
say
his own
is
merit.
fucking stupid until proven otherwise. Until that statement is proven otherwise.
I think we lose a lot of shit. We lose the ability to cover a lot of ground if we default to what you say is automatically stupid. We gotta listen to motherfuckers.
No, we don't have to
We
listen to
do.
motherfuckers,
We
and
gotta
that's
hear
what
what people are
leads
saying.
motherfuckers down the wrong fucking way.
Yeah, hey, look, I ain't saying we gotta do what that motherfucker is do what that motherfucker say, but we should hear it.
No,
What you say? Oh no 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 no! I don't smell no smoke. Or I smell. You smell? If the motherfucker say he smells smoke, maybe you should sniff. No, I don't smell no smoke. Or oh motherfucker, right? This smell. I smell it now. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, right now. He he's doing the equivalent of it. I think that what he is saying is paramount to fire, fire, fire. We should get. He's big on getting money out of politics. I'm also big on that. We shouldn't have all these corporate donors just being able to give millions of dollars to politicians. It's just ridiculous. Get that
and
out of here. If you want to run for office, you should be you. It should be the requirement that you get a bunch of fucking signatures, and then that race has a certain pot of money that it gives to everybody that is running in the race. Once you got your signatures in by the deadline, they're gonna split the pot. Everybody get this money. Y'all make y'all posters, do what the fuck y'all gonna do, and talk y'all shit. The voters will vote on the issues, not your ability to spend money and influence them.
but don't voters also vote with their money? So by your are you saying that individual donations should not be accepted?
I'm saying that corporate donations should not be accepted. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so corporate donations. So
Yeah, it it,
uh,
it, it's hard to get into individuals and what individuals are able to do. It's very difficult. It's hard to try to police that.
and so Amazon can't donate $6 million to a particular campaign, but Jeff Bezos can.
Yes,
And I don't see how that's not the exact same thing.
because we'll know that Jeff Bezos is doing it. We'll know who Jeff Bezos is. We'll know what Jeff Bezos' priorities are, as opposed to an Amazon or an ambiguous entity that gives money or donates money under the guise of something else to hide their hand. Where now we don't know who's giving it. Now we can't do our due diligence and say we're going to support this individual or not support this individual. If I know that Jeff Bezos is giving money and he's giving it to causes that I deem inappropriate, maybe I don't shop at Jeff Bezos' store no more. Maybe I look into, maybe I put pressure on situations and put pressure on politicians to actually engage in in meaningful antitrust laws. Maybe that's why Jeff Bezos is so cozy with you, because you are in his pocket now and you won't push any anti monopoly legislation. And now, me knowing that Jeff Bezos gives you money makes
You can
me now more aware, because Jeff Bezos is really fat. I mean, I'm just saying how it sticks to people's mind. Now, because I know Jeff Bezos is on your side, I'm anti Jeff Bezos because Jeff Bezos is giving you the cosign. I know not to vote for you, so I don't vote for you. And if the power is what you seek, because I think that's what it is, but the power gives you the access to the money. The power is what you seek. You're gonna want my vote. If I'm voting with my actual brain and I'm knowing who I'm voting for and I'm voting my own best interest, I'm gonna vote for people who are gonna do things that are gonna be in opposition to Jeff Bezos' interests, breaking up an Amazon, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm
Shit like that.
saying you can get that same understanding if it's through a fucking corporation or from an individual. We know if Amazon, it's Jeff Bezos. If it's Ford, then it's whoever the fuck the CEO of Ford is. Like we understand these things.
But we don't though.
Oh, well, we
We
should.
don't act like we do. We
Yeah.
don't we really don't act like we do.
Yeah,
And a lot of these companies, they do shit and they hide their hands. Um, some of them they'll give money to both sides just to ingratiate themselves to the individual to the
yeah,
whoever
go other
wins,
way.
they're gonna be on our side. I mean, that shit happens also.
It
And look,
does.
I don't have the perfect answers. I don't have all the answers. I just know that we have to move it forward, and I think that will be better than the policy that we have now. I think we got to do it. It's other things that need to be done. Motherfuckers shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't be able to invest in the stock market freely,
Hmm.
but they are. That's nuts to me. It's a lot of things that we could do to try to put some integrity back into politics, but we won't because we're so ingrained on our own and what you were kind of saying, our single issue voting as the voting populace. I'm only voting for Democrats because Democrats do Democrat shit that I like to happen. I'm only voting for Republicans. Republicans do the Republican shit that I like to happen. So that's who I'm going with. We do that shit,
Hmm.
and it's to our detriment. We need to start looking at the individuals and the things that they are doing. If they're not doing what we want, get the fuck out. But we never look at them. We never give them that reassessment. We put them in and we forget about them. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely agree that yeah, we should pay attention to what the fuck they doing. However, um, we should we should be able to like nah, no matter what you say, fuck you because you might agree with me on this particular subject, but on this one, no, you are so far off that at ruins and takes away from any good faith you have for agreeing with me on this. Like, yeah, we could both agree that that money should be out of politics. But if you disagree with me on the fact that, yeah, you know what, black people should be allowed to vote, and there should be no restraints on their ability to vote, then fuck you and yo agreeing with me on this money situation. I
Hey,
believe there are just certain things that should eliminate a motherfucker from even being considered sensible.
hey, hey. All I know is I'm looking at my my representatives. Why y'all ain't on board with Matt Gates when he say this shit that he said? Y'all should be right there. I ain't saying that a person should vote for Matt Gates to be their congressman if they have philosophical differences with his platform. What I'm saying is that people that I vote for need to have the professional ability to side with an individual on issues in which I would be benefited. And I think that he has brought up a couple. And the silence of those elected officials that I voted for is understood. Because you can't hide. I'm not going to allow you to hide behind that guise of I'm not going to empower him and nah, because that's not what you're doing. He's a colleague. You're not putting him in office. But what you would be doing is putting forth rules and legislation that would benefit the populace at large. But you're in the way of that because of him. I can't allow that. I can't allow you that excuse.
Mm, yeah, I can see where you are coming from. I definitely disagree though. The shit that the shit the messenger matters.
Why can't your congressman agree with him and work with him to get single issue voting to be a thing in Congress? Why would you be against your congressman working with him on that issue?
Mm. I wouldn't be against it. However, if the motherfucker wasn't for it, I completely understand because, yeah, you don't trust these motherfuckers. There is always something dastardly up their sleeve.
You say that as a person that you say that as you, as
Mm-hmm.
regular Joe Blow citizen. I
Mm-hmm.
can't let a motherfucker that I elect get away with that excuse, fam. He could always be willing to trying to, fuck me over in the long run over here. Nah, fam. We talking about this issue. We talking about single issue voting. We talking about money for Ukraine. That
Him
that
being a. Mm. All right. So, are you against all foreign aid?
no, but hey, look, all foreign aid, no. The amounts of foreign aid that we give, yes, and I think it should be greatly looked at and voted on singularly. I don't think we should give the money that we give to not just fucking um Ukraine. We give money to Israel. We give them aid packages on a regular basis. Why we giving them? Why we giving them to that? Why we giving them that? We float a number of fucking governments
Mm-hmm.
for what? Why? Now I ain't saying we can't help out, chip in, but the whole government, we pay for motherfuckers pensions in different countries. That's what we do. It's weird to me. I think it should be looked at. I think if you ask the average American citizen, should we do that? They'll probably tell you no.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it a thing then?
Because Congress. Yes, Congress needs to be fucking flipped. Congratulations. We've accepted that a long time ago. But debating how shit should be ideologically does nothing in this situation because we gotta look at the reality of shit. And yes, reality should be different, but the fact of the matter is, it's not.
It's not, and it won't ever be unless we actually engage and change it. But we get comfortable in it and say, fuck it, no, we good. That'll work.